Hello everyone. So I'm the founder and CEO of the startup called Programming Hero, and it all started last year when I was teaching programming to my wife, and she was all learning herself. And when I was explaining, she was getting the ideas or different concepts of the programming, and she was enjoying it. And in the middle of it, I gave her an Udemy course. And after watching a couple of videos, she lost the interest. The reason she lost the interest because all the examples she wasn't able to connect to herself, because there is someone giving some examples, she doesn't have all the context, so it's harder for her to follow the tutorials. And exactly the same thing happened in all the classroom, and you all have experienced boredness in the class. That's why, according to study, 66% students are bored in the class at least every day, and 98% is bored at some point of time. That means everywhere in the classroom they are trying one size, one lecture, one example to everybody, and 90% of the people cannot connect. And that's the problem we are trying to solve. And with the power of computation, we can easily detect your personality, what you like, and what type of interaction. Whether you like basketball, then we can give you the example based on basketball game, basketball celebrities. If someone likes horror movies, we can give you the example, games and context based on horror movies. So both the person will learn same thing, but will have a two personal journey, and they will have more engagement, more excitement, and more finishing rate when they get to introduce to the personalized context. And the reason it works is, like, if you look into your shoes, there are only 16 different sizes of shoes, and that covers everybody. And that's how we can categorize your personality and interest and cover more than 90% of the student. And rest of the people can choose either one of those which they feel close to it. And we use machine learning algorithm to detect your personality or the things you like most. And the market is huge. You know, online academies or teaching programming or any kind of education is really huge, and everybody is familiar with it. So, and enormous growth in this field. And we launched our MVP. We put little bit of personalization in it, and 3 months we got 50,000 downloads and average rating 4.73 in Android only right now. We have out of 50,000, 20,000 is active user, and average session is like more than 10 minutes of those users. And if you have an Android device, which is not a lot in this market, but you can give it a try from this link. And my background is I have 8 years of software experience, and all of my core team member has teaching experience, and I gave talk in all over the places. On top of that, I wrote 5 books and they became bestseller in Bangladesh. I have 130,000 followers in Facebook, 65,000 subscription in YouTube. So we are teaching programming and other things in a personalized way, and we see like a global market for this thing. And if you think about, like, Khan Academy is very popular, everybody knows it, but the missing part is personalization. This power of computation and free cloud spaces could make it very possible. There are some other mobile apps, but they don't do like personalization at all, like Programming Hub or SoloLearn. We wanted to go to this sweet spot when you have higher personalization and higher user engagement. And our revenue model would be start with freemium like everyone else, and we'll have very low cost for the user, but the bulk amount we will get from the high school when we will sell our content, and they will get more student engagement and also the usage pattern, and the content will be based on their like, and it will be dynamically changed based on the engagement that we will analyze. And to go to the next level, we need $1 million, and this will give us the opportunity to robust our personalization algorithm, as well as we will build 4 courses resources that will be compiled real time for a user's interest. And definitely we need to focus much more in the growth, so a significant amount will go in the CMO and the promotion. And the last part will be, we need to provide some extra tools for the high school teachers so that they can see the student pattern, how they're using it. And that's all I got. And if you need to visit our website, it has just a link to our Android demo, and this is my email address. Thank you very much for listening to this.